Hello everyone, welcome back to ADV Revival, but not really. It's a couple months after the tournament ended, and we finally recovered the top 16 replays that were lost due to the Replay Oopsie of 2023. We are back. It is me, Gold Mason, with my co-commentator Colin. We're gonna get through these. Hey, how's it going? We're gonna get through these replays and finally finish off our top 16 coverage. First off, we've got Kerts versus Starmaster. Kind of an amazing matchup. Two very top-level players. You see them in the upper echelons of most tournaments. I believe Kerts was on a pretty insane tear. Had some really good matchups, or not matchups, sorry, good players that Kerts managed to defeat. And then Starmaster was also on a pretty good run. I don't remember a lot of the context. It is, February by this point, but hey, that means I don't remember anything about the game either.
Yep, it feels like I'm going in blind again.
Which is fantastic. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
So here we go. Game 1, we have Swampert versus Skarmory lead.
Yeah, Swampert lead often will say either Fortress or Magneton, and you see Fortress come right on in. It does not have
Earthquake or counter.
Earthquake or counter, yep, exactly.
Blissey replacing. This is a pretty well-known team by Kerts, so Starmaster should have some information.
Yeah, the fact that the Fortress didn't have anything for Magneton, it's not good. Because, Fortress, it wants to face Skarmory generally, but if it faces Skarmag, it's tricky.
Mm-hmm. And not being able to stay alive, and maybe come in and get a rapid spin-off later is usually devastating for these team types.
Yeah, he's going to have the Blissey, the Tar, the Pert all affected by spikes. And Star's going to get them up for free whenever he wants, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. The plan here...
It's Pursuit Tyranitar, so it's not threatening Blissey too much.
Yeah, not even a crit Brick Break would take Blissey into range of being scared. Would need 2 through paralysis.
Yeah, and the fact that it's a T-Wave Bliss as well, Star can really just sit here forever.
So the real question is when Kerts will decide to go something else here. I believe
he is stalling the Blissies out of soft boileds.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Brick Break does have 24 PP, which is...
And he's not getting any full pairs.
Yeah. Maybe Kerts will sit here until we do see a full para.
Well, now, it's gotten lefties all the way back to full, so it can really just stay here forever.
This would be the turn that Kerts would make a change. Or Starmaster will.
Yeah.
A Toxic from Metagross.
Interesting. Makes sense with the Mag.
Yeah, absolutely.
This could definitely be a rest Zapdos from Kerts. Definitely makes sense on these types of fortress structures because you need something that can really deal with Suicune long term.
And a status absorber, especially if Blissey gets Dug trapped.
Yeah. Now these two are... Oh, it's a Wish Blissey. Yeah, it makes sense on a
4E team, yeah.
Again, these Fortress teams, yeah. Yeah, Kerts definitely was expecting the Skarm to come in there. He's trying to deny the third layer as long as he can.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Skarm is just kind of healing in the meantime, but...
Chances that was a Brick Break?
Possible.
Expecting the Blissey come in? There's still the chance to pass a Wish to that Tyranitar, so switching out definitely makes sense.
Exactly, yeah. And getting rid of Starmaster's Tar could be really good for this Zapdos here.
Absolutely. Very nice read on the Blissey coming in. This will be the chance for Kerts to, heal back up Tyranitar, heal up Blissey. We'll let the third layer go down, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. It was inevitable at some point.
Yeah, the second Tyranitar wasn't in on Skarmory. Blissey's in, but this is another, again, a good chance for Kerts to get some Wish onto Tyranitar, get some health back. Wish onto Zapdos as well would work. Which is looking like what's happening here.
Let's see if this Zapdos has Toxic, maybe. I'm wondering what Kurtz's plan is against the Blissey. He can just keep going back to his own Blissey and just wishing.
Exactly.
Star's Blissey is, running low on soft wilds.
Yeah, it is down to 7 out of 16 now. That was definitely the wish turn.
Star is really pressuring with the Metagross.
I do think that it is posturing as a Tox-Tect Metagross. Or maybe not. I feel like that would have been the Protect turn.
Could have also been looking to catch Kurtz doubling the Blissey again, as he kept doing. This is fine too, because I'm guessing Star's Last is something that is threatened by the Zap, and again, we don't really know what Kurtz's plan is for actually killing Star's Blissey, other than getting rid of its soft-boileds. And it is a taunt car, which definitely helps.
Definitely helps. Last move is probably Ice Beam, so yep, there it goes. That is a very bulky Gengar.
Mm-hmm.
And as we know, it is probably a bold Blissey.
I'm guessing that this Swampert has Toxic. Okay, no, it doesn't.
Might have been fishing for the crit there.
Yeah.
Probably saved the game immediately. I do think going Skarmory probably makes more sense for... Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the Blissey is really desperately low on soft wilds at this point.
Yeah, it's down to 4 or 5 now? 5.
But, Kurtz's Zapdos is dead. Tar is still very low. It never got that wish.
Oh yeah, it's sitting at like 30? Yeah, 29. I think Kerts is going to be playing for Gengar coming in here to threaten the Skarmory again. Just letting the Pokemon heal up a bit, getting some chip on Skarmory, hoping for Gengar to be roared in. And that is not what Kerts wanted to see.
Mm.
The chances of wish healing that Tyranitar up are now gone. Skarmory does go down for it. Here's a Salamence.
Blissey was okay. It could be DD Brick, though. For sure makes sense, actually, with Mag. And if it is... Oh, okay, it's...
Double DD.
Yeah, and it ate that.
Lives the Ice Beam. This is looking over for Kerts here.
How much is the...
Blissey lives! I mean, the one threat is gone, but how do we kill Blissey as Kerts here?
Yeah, exactly. And Star's gonna...
Sack Mag, bring in the Metagross.
Mm-hmm. And if he gets a Toxic off on this Pert, then it's over. But they're gonna play a kind of 50-50 here. Yep.
Yeah, wow.
Kurt's got it right. But the Blissey is still like, it's gonna be hard to kill. Exactly. And he's low on soft boileds, but this is a taunt Gar anyways. Yeah, and that'll deny him from healing. Smart. Now he gets a chance for more
crit?
crits with EQ, exactly.
Yep. I don't think this is going to hold up for Star.
Yeah,
3 soft boileds left?
also in the meantime, the Pert is going to, since the Blissey is forced to heal, the Pert is going to get lefties. So it's going to heal out of range of anything from Metagross.
Oh.
It's the freeze.
The last out for Starmaster there. Pert is staying frozen. I think that is 2 soft boileds left. Yep. That is too bad.
And now it's at full too, so the Gar is not going to be able to kill it in time. Never unthawing. Or never thawing.
An unfortunate first game for Kerts. Felt like Kerts did get some of the 50-50s right.
Yeah, honestly, that was pretty impressive that Kerts like crawled back as much in this game as he did after, facing Skarmory with his Fortress team.
The Scar Giga Drain might keep it alive for a turn or two. No, it's going down. Unfortunate for Kerts, but very well played by Starmaster staying in the game there.
Yeah, it was really well played by both of them.
Just an all-around good game. What a great way to start the Lost Top 16 sets. Anyways, we are on to Game 2.
Yeah.
We have Smeargle.
I always feel like whenever you see like 2 defensive-oriented teams game 1, I'm always in the back of my mind thinking they probably don't want to do that again.
Kert's got a lucky 1-turn sleep, so Smeargle goes down with 1 spike.
Yeah,
Skarmory's going to take its spike here.
Star is definitely not going to have a spinner.
I
guess Starmie is seen on these sort of things sometimes on offensive Starmie, but not common.
All right. Kerts is probably going to Blissey here. Or, well, protecting first makes sense. Then I think we'll see a Bliss switch in.
Unless, what do we know about the Tar? Oh, he just stays in the Pert.
Oh, it might be a mono Pert with Refresh.
Yeah, definitely could be.
Scouting Will-O-Wisp means that Kerts might not be afraid of Giga Drain. Oh my gosh.
That was so good.
Expected the switch to Bliss, and instead Skarmory came in.
Yeah, his Gengar was going down, so he was just going to boom, and Kerts was ready for it. Zapdos in Star is definitely not going to have any sort of switch in for this, but he does have Rock Slide on Metagross, so that helps a ton. And it looks like it's going to live the second one.
Oh no. This is looking like El Clasico from Kerts.
Could definitely be that. I mean,
an
last
Aerodactyl last?
yeah. They're both of their last probably Aerodactyl. I mean, Kerts' last could definitely still be like a Celebi.
That Thunderbolt definitely reads as a... That Thunderbolt from Zapdos definitely reads as a Arrow last. Not afraid of the Tar DDing.
Yeah, either Arrow or DD Ments. In the last.
And it was Ice
HP
Sap.
Ice.
Just gonna take the chip that oh, is it an end Pert?
Yeah.
Oh yep, there were no leftovers. That's on me.
Oh, and it ate. But yeah, Star is just trying to get to it has Roar. This is how he denies the sub.
That's amazing.
I bet you maybe Kerts' last is like not Arrow. Like I said, it could be like Celebi or something. He just wants to make sure it doesn't have a sub up when he dies.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely going to break the sub.
There's that Salac Berry. There's the arrow.
Yeah, there was not much to say about that game. It's just Smeargle hyper offense and
2 rock slide misses. Yeah.
Just made the. I feel like that was kind of going to be a tough matchup for him to win either way, but yeah, obviously that just made it so that it wasn't even close.
Exactly, especially after the predictive explosion with Gengar. I mean, it was definitely a good read. I think
it was yeah. I mean, it was somewhat telegraphed, but also just it's smart.
In a tournament setting, yeah, it definitely is a bit bold, but I mean, kind of have to make those bold plays when you're playing as a good player versus another one. But we're on to game 3. And we have a Tyranitar versus Skarmory again.
Yeah, Skarmory, of course, just going to spike. Not threatened to get OHKO'd by anything.
There's the protect.
Yeah, I can protect turn 2 now that he knows that Mag would have just come in. He's got Toxic too, instead of going for the second layer.
Yep. We'll see a switch this turn more than likely. Yep. Metagross is going to take that Focus Punch. Probably not too concerned about it. Now, does Kerts have to be scared of a Magneton on this kind of team? Yep.
Yes, yeah. He's just going to spike up and accept it, though.
Makes sense.
Which is definitely fair.
This might be not a repeat of the game 1, but Kerts' game 2 team and...
Oh, and Swampert's outspeeding here. That was a huge crit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it could definitely be. Yeah, it's smart Toxic. Because his Blissey is not checking anything anymore.
Yeah, not after that big crit. I think it'll be, it was what, Gar and...
Aerodactyl, yeah. And then...
This is a different team from Starmaster, I believe.
Yeah, Star's last will be something like Aerodactyl of his own.
I think it was Salamence if it was the game 1 team, but I don't think there was a Pert last time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, the crit on Blissey is just everything right now because...
Yeah, it can't come in on Gengar, it can't...
Kerts doesn't have to play any sort of prediction games, he can just sit here and Giga Drain. And Magneton has to become a pseudo special check.
The status absorber, yeah. Good double from Kerts.
Yeah, I think he was thinking that Metagross was going to come in for Star there, but Star, I think it's smart that, just get these layers up and hopefully he can win with his... I'm presuming it's an arrow last.
Arrow or Salamence?
Yeah, it could definitely be.
It's a huge Will-O-Wisp. Means that the Skarmory is going to stop healing in sand.
And yeah, he kind of just has. He has.
Wow, it's Ice Punch.
Star can't do anything about this Gengar really, as far as switching into it. He's gonna have to have his Mag in versus it or his Metagross in at full health versus it. Living
And Zap goes down.
Torrent boosted Surf. Here's this menace again.
It's Will-O-Wisp, Ice Punch, Giga Drain, probably another attack last, right? Fire Punch?
A lot of times it's taunt, but it could be it could be really, a few things.
And Kerts has not missed a single Will-O-Wisp.
No, he hasn't. And like I said, Star has to just take on this Gengar with his Metagross.
Kerts doesn't even need to stay in.
I'm thinking it might actually be Salaman's last, as you were positing. Because otherwise he could have maybe avoided that a little longer, but yeah.
Yeah, I just had to go for the read on the Protect. Or the counter read on Protect, I should say.
That's a very big Toxic.
It would be if most of Starmaster's team were still alive, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, everything is dead here.
Yeah, and the Pert is just gonna still be too healthy.
Yeah. Allowing that. Gar still lives. It is a very bulky Gar on this structure. Very diff invested.
Yeah, it was. Kerts was trying to. He switched there because he's trying to avoid having his Swampert in versus DD Mence last from Star, because the Mence could live one. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this Jolteon has T-Wave or... Yep.
Still, it's looking like Star might be able to drag this one back.
Yeah, yep.
Some luck and the Tyranitar going down might work.
Yeah.
But the Rock Slide hitting is...
just can EQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Star says in the chat the Blissey crit kind of ruined this one. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yep, absolutely. So
it was a very interesting game anyways.
In that first game, it was Tyranitar over the Swampert. Very similar structure. And then in the... It's a very similar team, just with a Tyranitar over a Swampert. And it is a Refpert, a Monopert. And then it's Kerts' Game 2 team, but with a BKC Tar and a Jolteon over the Arrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm really liking this Ice Punch Giga Drain WoW Taunt Gengar. Like that's definitely a making the team a little bit stronger against Salamence. DD Mint specifically.
I'm a huge fan of Taunt Wisp Gengar in general. I think it's so good. And on this team, it's, the idea is that you get spikes up and then Gengar can really be a menace with them up, and with Taunt and Wisp it can keep Blissey from healing. And then his Zapdos and Jolteon can just go to town. Yeah,
and they cover the dropping of the T-Bolt. I really like that set, and I mean, we saw, especially with a little bit of luck on the Blissey crit for sure, but also hitting every Will-O-Wisp on all the right targets at the right time, so Gengar wouldn't go down. I mean, that was Kerts made some good reads. I mean, Starmaster definitely tried to stay in there. I mean, it was close. That Rock Slide missing from Tyranitar would have actually put Kerts in a really bad position.
Yeah.
But yeah, great first run of the top 16 sets. Thank you for joining me, Colin, and thank you everyone, as always, for watching. And we will see you in a bit on the next one.
Peace.